Today is my second cleanse day. From what I heard, the second cleanse is a lot easier than the first. My high school girlfriends, we've had, I think there was about 12 or 14 of us, I can't remember, that went on a cruise to Mexico. We just went in January. We're all turning 40 this year, so we're celebrating that. As I was on this cruise, I felt like this kind of like an outsider. And it wasn't because of anything that anyone did, because all the girls were so kind to me. They would, tell me that I looked cute, or they would give me compliments, and I knew they were trying really hard to try to include me in everything. They really did make an effort. But I kind of distanced myself from them, and I know that I was the biggest one out of the whole group. And I'll show a picture here. And that alone just made me insecure. So one of the things that I don't think people understand is, even though we choose to be overweight by the choices that we make, it almost feels like it's out of our hands, like we don't have the choice. I know that we do, but when you're in that mindset, you really feel like it's the only thing that keeps you going is to eat that food. A couple of things that I wanted to mention that people that are obese worry about, that I don't think regular sized people ever think about. One of the things is, if somebody sits you in a booth, you worry about, are you going to be able to fit into that booth? Another thing is, if you have chairs that have like arms on them, sometimes a bigger person can't fit in those. And it's so embarrassing that you don't want to sit down and see if you fit. You just don't even want to sit down at all because you're nervous that you won't fit. Another thing is sitting on chairs that are plastic or that maybe look a little bit wobbly. That's another fear, is, am I going to break this chair if I sit on it? Because we don't want any attention brought to ourselves. Another thing is, you always look around and you feel like people are staring at you. But I remember I was at the Vail pool one time and I saw somebody that I knew. I'm not really close with them. I would keep looking over there and I could just swear they were looking at me, and I just felt like they were talking and laughing and just saying, oh my gosh, look at what she's done to herself, and just all this stuff. I just looked over there and they kept looking at me, and anyways, it's just, I don't know what they were thinking, and they could have been making fun of me. It doesn't really matter. That feeling is so isolating, and they could have been seeing me look at them and wondering why I was looking at them. I don't know. That's a difficult thing. So on this cruise, we went to the karaoke place. And because I'm a singer, and all these girls know I'm a singer, I was the star in all the plays in high school. I always sang and performed. They convinced me to sing at this karaoke place. And I did not want to sing. I saw these girls up there, they're just so cute and just dancing around and having so much fun. And I was like, I don't want to get up there. I don't want people looking at me. I don't want eyes on me. I just didn't want the attention. I did it anyways. And I sang a song, and then at the end, the guy gave me a little medal, and I'll show a picture of it. That really was awesome to get that, and I didn't expect that. I thought people look at me and see me as big, and that's all they see. I really want to go on a trip with my girlfriends again when I get healthy, because I'm in such a different place. I pulled away because I felt so alone. I felt like nobody understood how I felt. I just felt like I couldn't connect with anyone because I was too embarrassed about who I was. But I did have fun, and it was so good for me. I didn't give myself a chance to really connect with everybody, and I really regret that. It's a learning experience for sure. There was this time that I went to Lagoon. I was so scared that I wouldn't fit on this ride. They were like, oh yeah, you're gonna fit. I just kept going up to the people and saying, are you sure I'm gonna fit? And they were like, yeah, you're fine. We've seen people that are bigger than you. And I'm like, okay. So I was excited, and so I went with my son, Jake, who's on a mission right now, to another ride. And we waited in line, and we got up there, and I sat in the seat, and they tried to put the seatbelt on and they couldn't get it on. It's like something that I haven't told anyone. but my son was there and he watched this. He watched as they had two people try to push the seatbelt thing. It was like one of those that pull down over you, and they had to latch it, and I couldn't get it latched. And so I just got off, and I'm like, it's okay, son, it's okay. And I got up and just waited for him. And I wasn't as hurt for myself as I was for him to have to watch me go through that. And I know that he felt so bad, because he knew I was so worried about not fitting. And it's one of those things that I was like, I told Jake, I'm like, just, we don't need to talk about this. Don't worry about it. I don't want you to worry. And, right when he got off the ride, he just came to me and hugged me. I just hated it that he had to see that and worry about that. I hated it that he had to feel bad and worry about me. That was, you would think that would have made me wake up, but that still wasn't enough. I'm just glad that I'm waking up today and that I'm going to hopefully make this right for my family and my kids, and hopefully be able to be a better example. I'm excited for today. It's every single day is a new day. I wake up happy, and I pray for inspiration, and I pray that I can be true to myself and become that person that my Heavenly Father wants me to be. So now you can kind of see how awesome this is going to be for my missionary to come home and see me take care of myself. And he loves me so much. He loves me big, he loves me small, but I know he wants me to be happy, and he doesn't want to have to worry anymore, and he shouldn't have to worry about me. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's why this moment is going to be so meaningful. Have a great day.